What's up everybody, it's your Upon here with episode 7 of Bukkit coding tutorials, and today I've decided to remake the particle tutorial because the one I made was outdated. At the time I made the video it was 1.7 and right now it's 1.8, and the constructor for the packet playout world particles class changed a bit in 1.8. So I'm going to demonstrate how to spawn in particles using packets in this episode. So first things first, I'll open up our project here. This is actually a brand new project because I switched to IntelliJ rather than Eclipse. And yeah, I encourage you to switch to IntelliJ, but that's just my opinion. And yeah, I just like IntelliJ better than Eclipse. So I'm gonna make a command listener so I can actually signify when to spawn in the particles, and I forgot to do that before I started the episode, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. And yeah, I'll probably fast forward through this part. Okay, so I'm finished making the command listener, and yeah, now all we have to do is put in some code right here. And I usually don't like to just dump in a bunch of code in the onCommand method, so I usually just create new methods that take in like the command sender or the string array, and just work off that. So at the end of the day, my onCommand method will probably be like only 20 lines long for a huge plugin. So right now I'm just gonna make a public void spawn particle, and it's gonna take in player actually no location block, and an array of players that will be able to see the particle. And we're just gonna iterate through the players and then just send them the packet. First we gotta construct the packet. Packet play out world particles. I'm just gonna call it packet particle, and new packet world particles. The first argument is enum particle, and let's just make this, I don't know, a flame. It's much easier to see. And the next argument is a boolean. Just set it to true. I usually set it to true because what it basically means is that do you want people outside of the render distance to be able to see this particle? So that really depends on what you want to use this plugin for, but I'm just going to set it to true. And I like to line break my code. And this is for the location. Cast these to floats. I cannot see anything. IntelliJ block get, not get block x, get x, another float block get y. You can do get block, but or get block x, get block y, and all of that, but I prefer just doing get x, get y, get z because they're more specific. And then right now I can just put in a bunch of zeros for the offset, for the data maybe, and I think there needs to be a 1 somewhere right there. No, that needs to be the 1 I think. The 1 means how many particles you want to be spawned in. Alright, so now we have the packet. Now we just need to send it to the players. Okay, we're gonna iterate over to players. Just gonna name it P and players. Get the NMS player, or entity player I should say. Gotta cast it to craft player and then get the handle. And now we need to retrieve the player connection, send packet particle. And that's pretty much it. Now just gotta drop that method into our on command listener. This dot spawn particle player dot, oh yeah, I didn't make a variable for player. Player equals player. We can safely cast it because we check up here, so that's a double space. Fix that. Okay, now we can just do player dot get location, and okay. Let's just send it to the player because I'm gonna be the only one on the server. Build artifacts. Reload the server once it's done. What is that? Class not found exception. Plugin class loader. Oh yeah. I'm running the wrong version of Spigot, so I'm just gonna fix that real quick. Okay, let's see if it works this time. I upgraded a version up. Yep. And yeah, make sure your plugins are running the same version as the Spigot server. There is a way around that issue, but that's for another episode. Yeah, when dealing with the API, it's not really that much of an issue, but that's a whole nother story with NMS. Anyways, let me just demonstrate real quick. Tutorial. Yeah, you can barely see it at my feet right there. So yeah, that's the 1.8 particle packet, and yeah, maybe in a later episode I'll show you how to maybe add some animated particles, just like episode 4 I think, but much cooler. But like I said, that's for another episode. And yeah, I'm running out of time, so hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.